Hello everyone. I'm Hsun-Te Cho, principal at Zhonghua Huatan Elementary and a PhD candidate at National Chi-Nan University, Taiwan. Today, I'll discuss the implementation and challenges of quantum leadership by principals in Nanjing's educational context. We've assessed quantum leadership's impact and challenges through surveys and analysis, focusing on its reception among teachers and its role in school management. The study highlights the practical aspects of quantum leadership, such as self-awareness, cooperation, altruism, and innovation. I look forward to our discussion on applying these insights to academic leadership and educational transformation. Thank you. This is the table of contents for this study. Chapter 1 Introduction. This slide presents the backdrop and rationale for our study. We're examining the escalating significance of school leadership in the face of growing educational complexities and the pressing need for adaptability and reform. Traditional leadership models are proving inadequate amidst rapid changes, highlighting the urgency for innovative approaches. This has led to the emergence of quantum leadership, a cross-disciplinary model that integrates concepts from physics, psychology, and organizational behavior. Objectives of the study: to explore the strategies adopted by primary school principals in Nanjing, mainland China, regarding the implementation of quantum leadership. To analyze teachers' perceptions and evaluations of principals' quantum leadership, understanding their attitudes and perspectives towards this leadership paradigm. To ascertain the influence of various background variables, including school size, position, gender, job tenure, etc., on teachers' evaluations of principals' quantum leadership. Chapter 2 Introduction to Quantum Leadership. Today we're exploring the background and origin of quantum leadership. Faced with complex environments and rapid changes, traditional leadership falls short. Quantum leadership, inspired by quantum physics, emphasizes connectivity and potential, offering a holistic view of organizations. It's about maximizing potential in a VUCA world, requiring leaders to be open, adaptable, and integrative. Quantum theory reshapes leadership, viewing all as energy with interconnectedness emphasized. It's about profound connections over command, focusing on relationships. Quantum leadership suits modern needs with a focus on deep interactions, collaborations, and considering every action's system-wide impact. We're unpacking quantum leadership, a concept that embraces the complex, ever-changing nature of organizations. It's about evolving beyond rigid control towards dynamic interaction, teamwork, and fostering a culture that thrives on change and uncertainty. Leadership sees organizations as living systems where everything is connected, and leadership is about nurturing these connections and sparking innovation from within. It requires a mindset that is highly aware, creative, adaptable, and understands the broad effects of decision on the entire ecosystem. Our key takeaways are clear. Leadership today needs a holistic approach, valuing deep, collaborative relationships, and maintaining openness to new ideas. This is the essence of leading in a quantum world, where each decision is part of a larger, interconnected whole. Chapter 3 Research Methodology. Examine perceptions of quantum leadership among public primary school teachers in Nanjing, China. Our survey, adapted from Quantum Leadership Measure, utilizes a 34-item questionnaire covering 7 dimensions of quantum leadership to assess principals' behaviors. The research involves Nanjing's public primary school teachers, with sample selection based on school size resulting in 9 schools selected and 115 responses collected. We will dissect our data analysis method, which includes descriptive statistical analysis for each variable, t-tests to determine perception differences among genders, and ANOVA to assess perception variance across background variables. Our goals are to provide empirical insight into quantum leadership in Nanjing's primary schools, and illuminate teachers' assessments of this leadership style. Chapter 4 Research Findings. This is overview of participants' demographic information. Mean, standard deviation, and variance in various dimensions of principles quantum leadership. Our discussion focuses on the principle's leadership dimensions. Mean values surpassed 4, pointing to positive leadership perceptions, with the highest average in win-win cooperation. Standard deviations signaled consistent teacher perceptions. The overall positive evaluations highlight the strength in win-win cooperation. Teachers' evaluations demonstrated a positive impression of principles quantum leadership with consistent results across dimensions. Gender differences in perceptions of principles quantum leadership, with consistent views across multiple dimensions. Specific findings show a significant difference between male and female means in connection and interaction and order reconstruction. No significant differences were identified in other aspects. This slide examines the relationship between school size and perceptions of principles quantum leadership. Increased school size correlates with slightly higher ratings, suggesting higher leadership demands in larger settings. Analyzing different school size groups showed varying levels of significance across 7 dimensions of quantum leadership. Notable variances in the dimensions of altruism and tolerance, and energy empowerment and inaction emphasize the influence of school size on leadership. These insights can guide future leadership practices and research. This slide explores the variance in perceptions about quantum leadership dimensions among teachers in different positions. Significant differences exist in the area of exploration and innovation. However, in dimensions including connection and interaction, win-win cooperation, altruism and tolerance, energy input and inaction, and order reconstruction, perceptions are generally consistent across different positions. Despite slight variances in the overall evaluation of principles quantum leadership, these differences aren't statistically significant, indicating a shared, predominantly positive perception. This slide presents an analysis of principles quantum leadership perceptions based on school location. Our descriptive statistics show consistent evaluations from teachers across various regions with average scores above 4. A variance analysis across leadership dimensions, such as exploration and innovation, and win-win cooperation, reveals no significant differences, suggesting a universal perception of quantum leadership. Consequently, school location is found to have no substantial influence on principles quantum leadership evaluations. This slide explores job tenure's impact on teachers' perception of principles quantum leadership. High averages, exceeding 4, were recorded across all dimensions, indicating high evaluations regardless of job tenure. These dimensions include self-awareness, exploration and innovation, win-win cooperation, and more. Notably, there's no significant difference among teachers of various job tenures indicated by a p-value above 0.05. Thus, it seems factors influencing evaluations extend beyond job tenure. Chapter 5 Discussion and Conclusions. Our study explores perceptions of primary school teachers in Nanjing, mainland China, regarding principles quantum leadership. Generally, feedback is positive, particularly for the win-win cooperation dimension. Findings show gender differences, notably in connection-interaction and order reconstruction. Position variances lead to different expectations, specifically for exploration and innovation. School size moderately impacts evaluations with differences seen in altruism tolerance and energy empowerment in action. Lastly, job tenure appears to have minor influence on teachers' perceptions. This slide outlines limitations of the study, including small sample size, potential self-report bias, and unexplored factors like educational background and age due to study constraints. Moving forward, recommendations for future research involve expanding examined areas, considering additional impact factors, adopting mixed methods for a more nuanced understanding, and investigating the relationship between principles, quantum leadership, and educational outcomes. Our research concludes that teachers generally view principles quantum leadership positively across dimensions such as self-awareness and win-win cooperation. It is noted that factors like gender, school size, and job tenure influence perceptions of different dimensions, like connection and interaction. Our findings endorsement and expectations for quantum leadership, steering policy, and training program management. Despite limitations like sample size and design considerations, the insights provided serve as a catalyst for future research, providing important understandings of teachers' perspectives on quantum leadership. Thank you all for your attention and engagement during this presentation. Together, we are empowering quantum leadership. Look forward to your contributions and discussions as we navigate the challenges and work towards the successful implementation of quantum leadership by principles. Thanks.